What's up, what's good, and what's poppin', and welcome to Top Cat's Collective Tarot. My name is Top Cat. I am your intuitive oracle and tarot reader. And this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node, if you check that. I like to thank you so much for being here, because you could have been anywhere in the cyber world, but you are here with me, and I am so grateful. I would like to, before we get started with the actual reading, I want to take the time to invite your guides, your higher selves, your ancestors, your angels, and anyone that is working on your behalf into this reading. We are very thankful for whatever messages that they have for us. I say us, I'm so sorry. My Pluto's in Scorpio, so this reading would not apply to me. What they have for you. I like to thank my guides, especially for this time, to help me channel the messages that I have for Scorpio. May it be for your greatest and highest good. So let's just take 2 quick breaths, just so we can tap into the same energy. Breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. All right, Scorpio, so this is a general collective reading, so not everything may resonate. So chew the meat, spit out the bones. Leave what doesn't resonate for another Scorpio. We're going to start off with a soul truth question, just to set the tone and the overall theme for this reading. What questions do you have for Scorpio? What should Scorpio focus on right now? Any more now? We would like a jumper, please. I don't know how else to... Okay. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. Some of you might have a patience issue. Because I feel so rushed right now. I think that one wanted to come out, but it didn't. So, Scorpio, energy and theme for Scorpio, please. There we go. You have 3, so let's see what comes of these 3. Now, the underlying question is, what am I looking for outside of myself that I already have within me? So this is your underlying question. But these are the 3 active questions. What can I risk? What risk can I take today? Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up in my life? All right, we'll read all of them. Let's start with the one that turned around. That is the good question. That is a big question. Are you willing, my Scorpio friend? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. So, I'm gonna leave this here because that is a question that you need to ask yourself. Are you willing? Because if you're not willing, then everything that comes after this is a moot point. I'm just talking for entertainment's sake if you're not willing. But again, the underlying energy, what are you looking for outside of yourself that's already within you? Are you willing to accept that it's already within you? Are you willing to get enough rest to restore your energy and fully show up in your life? You are the asset. Let me repeat that. You, my love, are the asset. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action. Take a bath, put on some lavender essential oils, go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Okay, so today's mantra is the more I give myself compassion, the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. And some of you, I might be like, how the fuck can I contribute if I'm resting? It's not about what you can contribute when you're in the state of rest. It's what you can contribute once you get out of that state of rest because you are fully restored. It's like going out throughout the day with your phone on 40%. If you would just give your phone to charge up to at least 90%, baby, you wouldn't have to be worrying about having a charger on you all the damn time. That's the same mantra, the same asset, the same concept and principle. But again, are you willing to do that? That is the question. And then what risk can you take today? Be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risk than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but don't fret because your soul has wings. Someone else had this reading. I think Libra had this. Or was it Aries? I think this might have been Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart, check Aries. I feel like there's an Aries in this room. So this is just a reminder. What risk can you take today? But for those of you that are like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't have no Aries in my chart. Let me continue reading. I'm so sorry. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? That's what this is all about. Getting towards your dream life, not just being a cog in the machine of the matrix. Red pill, blue pill. Make a decision and do it. No more thinking or doing. Be brave and courageous and you will discover what you are really made of. So this is telling me, like, what is the point of it? What is the root of it all? It's about achieving your dreams. But are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to rest? Are you willing to take the risk? It is going to be risky. Life is risky. I'm going to put this question on that side. Oh, there we go. There's the edge. All right. Life is going to cause you to take risks, my love. Like, it's a risk for you to take a breath of air and not think that you're going to smell something displeasing to your nose. But you breathe anyway. So, take the... What is it? The risk out of the word risk? That's not what I'm trying to get. That's not what I'm trying to say. Take the fear, the frightening, the scary out of risks and risk taking. So we're going to be using the Real Talk Tarot deck. Let me make sure that this deck is all facing upright. I believe this up. No. See, this is why we check after ourselves. Some of us might need I see us because I don't know, I see myself in this reading somehow. But some of you Scorpios might need to check behind your work and make sure that everything is the way that you left it. Sometimes you might think that everything is good, drive off, and then it's like, oh no, something might have slipped out of place. So definitely check after your work. Also, some of us need to take the time to reset. I know some of us is like, oh, why are we watching her do this? But this is a reminder of why it's important to rest. I don't want any old energy on this reading, right? So we're gonna reset the deck. Sometimes you don't want some of that old energy and that stale creative juice to be running through your engine. Some of you need to get an oil change. Some of you have never changed the oil in your car since you have gotten it. You might want to change that as well. That is a very weird and specific thing that has come up. I've never had that happen to me before as a reader, so I am amazed. Some of you might not even be aware of the fact that these major changes are working, and like these little miracles and indicators of your growth is showing. Take the time to acknowledge the hard work that you have done. It's funny, it's like I'm not even doing an official reading for you yet with these tarot cards, and I have gotten so many downloads for you, Scorpio. Some of y'all are really into this, and y'all are really fucking with my energy. I fucks with y'all too! All right, so yeah, acknowledge the fact that you are growing and changing. You need to rest. Some of you need to change the oil in your engines. That might be literal. That might be, you know, metaphorical. But the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords is popping up. So it's like some of you might need to hone in your twin. You showed up a lot in your twins. Like, okay, so some of you I might not know. The method of which I am doing my releases is by starting at the top of the astrological calendar with Aries, but instead of going with Aries, then Taurus or whatever in the same day, I'm going by your astrological twin, your opposite. Opposites attract. So the opposite of Aries is Libra. The opposite of Taurus is Scorpio. So some of you I might not even realize that. You know a lot. You could tell a lot about your sign by looking at your counterpart. So you might want to learn, if you have a Taurus or a Taurian best friend, you might want to look into like learning from them. What notes can you learn from your Taurus counterpart, Scorpio? Let's get one more card for... Okay, I saw something flip, but it flipped back. Okay, one more card for Scorpio, please. All right, so, King of Wands, Aries. What is going on, Aries? You are showing up in these, like your energy is prominent right now. But the King of Wands is not just Aries, it's also Leo and Sagittarius energy. It represents the masculine, the divine masculine of that energy. So putting in work in your passions with it. So it's air. I want to say air sign so bad. Fire signs are known to be the passionate ones, the creative ones, when it comes to their passions. So like the King of Wands is like that masculine fire energy, putting in that work into your passion, your actions and things like that. But because it's upside down, something didn't go as planned with your passions and your actions and your creativity. But yikes. Okay. Let's talk about what came out first. So we have the World, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands. The World represents completion. It is the end of a cycle. The idea of most people don't, most noobs, not to call you a noob, I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful. Most novice and new people in the tarot world might not realize that the story of, like, tarot is a story. It is about the Fool trying to gain the world. It's trying to, that's why the Fool is the 0 card and the World is 21. It's like your life from baby to 21. I don't know. Now I'm just rambling, but I might be onto something. So whenever you get the World, it's like the story of the Fool is completed. You finish the cycle. With the Page of Pentacles, you're dealing with somebody that is younger than you. It's young, it's fresh, it's new energy. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Or this is a new thing in your work life. Pentacles represents business, finances, earthly goods, earth energy. With the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands upside down, like I said, your actions might have you might have miscalculated an action that you've done in your passions. You might have done things a little too prematurely, is what I'm picking up. So like, you're at the end of your old cycle and you're at the page, like you're at this beginning stages of this earth energy, but your fire energy is causing, and everybody has multiple energies in their chart. Like some people might not have any air in their chart, but they still are communicators. So the air signs rule the houses that you might not have placements in. So don't think that, like, I'm a Scorpio, I don't have fire energy. First of all, a lot of people think that this taboo energy that Scorpios are known to rule over. Some people might say that's a little bit fiery. Like, have y'all ever dealt with the Scorpio before? Ooh, hell have no fury, like a pissed off Scorpio. I would know, my mama is one. Your energy just might be a little bit more undercurrent, like sneaky, mysterious, not out in your face. Anyway, I'm divulging. But it's like you're trying to take the energy from the old cycle into this new territory, and it's like you can't necessarily do that. And it is causing some of you some duress, because the 5 of Cups is like, bitch, everything that I'm doing is not working the way that I want to. Why am I always fucking up? But not realizing, sweetie, there are 2 bigger cups. Because, like, these cups look a little bit taller. It might be all about perspective, but it's like you have these 2 cups on beside you that you could still work with. Don't cry over spilled milk. Some of you might be dealing with someone emotionally. Like, this might deal with, your loved ones. It might not necessarily have to be romantic. It can, trying to be as diplomatic as possible when it comes to these readings. But, and I don't know why, that might be a Libra thing in me. But it doesn't always have to be like your soul partner, your love, your counterpart, it could be somebody, you have a soul mate. Like everybody has soul mates, multiple soul mates. It's somebody that you have a connection with on a soul to soul level. So like I realized last year, a majority of my friends are my soul mates, all right? Especially the ones that I had before I left New Jersey. So this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but if you have a romantic counterpart in mind, then obviously whomever popped up in your mind during this reading might be whom this is about. The Four of Wands is about connection, romance, love, especially in this, because typically the Four of Wands is about celebration. Most people see it as the romantic card. Like this is giving very Lady in the Tramp vibes, just like staring into each other's eyes and wishing for like that loving romantic gesture. And like, look, I get it, Scorpio. We are some dreamy motherfuckers, all right? Because I am a Pisces sun. I talk about my Libra moon ways a lot because I feel like I've kind of conquered that Piscean energy. But at the end of the day, I am what I am, and that's what I am. Popeyes, all right? But this is giving very romantic. Some of us are romanticizing, are dreaming about the days of being romantic. Some of us need to tap into that dreamy, romantic, Rico Suave, Casablanca, Romeo. And I hate the fact that all three of them are not, like, I'm sorry, I do everything for the culture. And I was trying so hard to think, well, yeah, you could do Romeo, like Romeo Santana from May He Rest, but Romeo Santana from Moesha and Steve Harvey show fame, like very suave and debonair energy. I don't know why I want to stay on this card for so long, especially because it's like, I think that's what the Two Cups are for. It's like, baby, don't just be so focused on the action. Remember, we are emotional creatures. We are creative, emotional creatures. Tap back into that loving energy. The Seven of Cups is about having choice. You have the choice and the strength to do this, babes. Like, tap into that because I get a lot of fire energy, a lot of fire influence. So you might have like Leo in your chart. You might have Leo best friends that you love and you want to emulate. Like, I know for me, I am a Jupiterian Leo and I attract a lot of Leo energy. So a lot of my closest friends have been Leos. And there's something about Leos. Like, I might talk shit about Leos a lot because they're ruled by the sun, so they think everything is about them. But there is so much that, and that's just an easy target, by the way. Like, but at the end of the day, who's more loyal than a Leo? Who will be by your side through thick and thin? Like, if you have a Leo on your side, like a Leo for you can be that soft, cuddly feline, but cross a fucking Leo and cross a Leo's loved ones. They will maul the world for theirs, okay? So there's nothing wrong with Leo energy. I just love to make fun of them because, like I said, my best friends have been Leos. And my grandmother, like, I hear Grandma Jessie, my grandmother, who is my spiritual counterpart, who helps me with my readings. I could see her talking about, like, don't be talking about Leos, move on. Like, I'm moving on, Grandma, I'm sorry. But the Hermit card is a chance for you to come back to self, you know, like, it's okay to have that fiery, icy energy, that, like, cold ice, like, that hot ice energy. Marry the two. That's what I'm getting, like, as the common theme for all of my readings thus far. In some ways, like, find your way back to self, find your way back to who you are. Even if you're like debating on going on the trip, if you are on the road, if you're trying to travel right now, like, and if you're not, some of us can't afford to go on trips right now. We are still in a ponder replay. Like, I get it. But put an action into play when it comes to marrying the two. Don't cry over the spilled milk. At this point, I just feel like we could just leave that there, because it's all about this from this point forward. You have the goods, you have the options, baby. You could go to a cafe right now and, like, especially, like, I'm relating this to a lot of real life stuff right now. You go to the Metro Cafe and Pub in downtown Augusta, you're going to get, like, an option of all these different drinks. You have an option of all these different choices for you right now when it comes to life, love, the pursuit of happiness. Like, walk in it, own it. Put the action in it. You are the high priestess of your own mind. Before we continue and clarify, I don't think I need to do much clarification. I think this is all very self-explanatory, but let's see what crystal affirmation you have for Scorpio. Azurite, expanded awareness. Ooh, again, your Taurian counterpart got this same card. My awareness is expanding with abundance and clarity. So some of you, Scorpio lovers of mine, my gang, I don't know how to address y'all right now. I'm so sorry. This is very cringy. Some of you need to expand your horizon, expand your awareness, especially when it comes to receiving your abundance. Some that might be what the Page of Pentacles is telling you to do, like, slow down and look for the good that is around you. At the underlying energy at the bottom of the deck, you have communication, aquamarine, which is Piscean energy. I communicate with ease and grace. So this is what these cards look like. I mean, these gemstones look like. So you have that water energy. And I say Piscean energy because that is the birthstone of March. So that might be Pisces energy, or it might be Aries energy. Aries still popping up, and I am not trying to single anybody out. I promise you that. But yeah, so aquamarine is I communicate with ease and grace, and then azurite is again another blue. So now let's look at this real quick. You have two different shades of blue. Your throat chakra, your third eye. You might want to communicate more with your intuition, especially because ametrine is right behind that, and that showed up in Taurus's energy reading as well. We're gonna leave the crystal energy out for these because I like the aesthetic. All right, so let's clarify these three cards real quick. Clarify for me, please, the World card. What cycle did Scorpio just finish? Okay, we have a peaceful resolution. So I might have read the nope, never mind. I was gonna say I might have read the energy wrong, but the Mother of Wands came out, so now your divine counterpart came out as far as this reading is concerned in the reverse. So it's like this topsy-turvy energy. And I think it might be because we need to think more with we need to conquer our divine feminine energy in regards to our thinking, not just in our actions. If your thought process is off, your actions are off. If you don't feel confident about yourself, you're going to attract low vibrational things, and you're going to continue to work and move in this low vibrational energy. Some of you might be avoiding a conflict with your actual mother. It's like, I want peace, and every time I get peace, mom's done said something to piss you off. And now you're standing on the sword, like ready to cut a bitch. But yeah, no, your actions need to be reevaluated with a more feminine, divine feminine, nurturing thought process. You combat that low vibrational fire, maternal fire energy with high vibrational thinking. Clarify for me the Page of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles, please. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. So this is definitely a heartbreaking moment. This is causing you some dis-ease. You're trying to move forward, but something underneath it all is still eating away at you. And it is plaguing your thoughts. But when you let that go, you do get this victory. But it's like, or is that the only thing that you're holding on to? Is the thought and the promise of victory? That's the underlying energy with the Page of Pentacles. But the Two of Wands is about putting, action into, thought into action. Putting a plan in action. Ace of Cups. Tapping more into your emotional side. Don't forget, Scorpio, you are an emotional creature. You are an emotional being. Some of you need to let your emotions fuel your art. So that way you will get paid, baby. Okay, let's clarify the Ace. Okay, the King of Wands in reverse. So you have the Devil as the underlying energy. The Ace of Wands. So if you watch Green Eyes, Perfectly Imperfect Tarot, she calls this the poom stick because it looks like a phallus. But it also is an invitation for a new passion project, a new, a reigniting of your passionate flame. Because Scorpios are also known as like the freaks. Like this might be a reminder that you might want to tap into that sexual energy. Scorpio, like, get down with the get down, you might need to do a sexual release, and that release might actually turn the King of Wands back on the upright, because if you look at the King of Wands upright, he don't look very frightening. He looks very skateboard kid, like very stoner. EA my friend on the Blurcast, if you watch my other channel, he has this song that he's played for me that's channeling in my head right now. But it's it goes like, hi neighbor, like he comes off as that, like, hi neighbor, I'm hi neighbor. So in order but I think this King of Wands has to put on some form of a facade. Like, this is who he is underneath all of the outward stuff. So the Ace of Wands might be a chance for you to do the sexual, like a sexual release. Learn about sex magic. Like, you can definitely manifest while, clapping the skins. I don't know why I said it like that, but y'all know what I mean? Like, you could be manifesting good shit while you're having some self-love time. Self-love is the best love. Sorry. Self-love is the best love of. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry. I'm lingering on. Then you have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is interesting in this card because it's like you see these. Okay, this kind of looks like an uncircumcised phallus. Okay, sorry. It looks like it's surrounded by worms, like silkworms. Now, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. Like, some people are like, worms, skeevy, yuck. I just feel like I want to shiver. But in other cases, like, silkworms, they have some benefits, so don't be afraid of it. But the fact that they're like slithering over the swords is letting me know that you might want to take the time to center yourself, is what I'm getting. See the good, like, just like with the Five of Cups that we turned down, find the good while that is surrounding you. Like, yeah, two swords might be covered right now by the silkworms, but there's still one big ass sword that you could use. Like, look for the good in what's going on. And then you have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, I need to see what the Six of Cups looks like in another deck. I am so sorry. Let's look at the Good Karma Tarot deck, because right now I'm getting, this might take forever. What I'm getting though from the six, actually, I'm gonna look at a guidebook. So, but the root of it all, I might not even need to. I'm sorry. Some of us might be a little Some of you might be dealing with imposter syndrome. And this was just a very transparent moment of imposter syndrome. Feeling like I need my crutches, when in all actuality, you might already have the answer. Trust and believe. But if you stop and you look, you'll see you have the answer. With the Six of Cups, what I'm seeing is it's like, yes, there is this beautiful tree, this tall tree. But there is some vibrant, something beautiful that people don't see underneath it. Like, this is one representation of you, not realizing that there is all this color, all this beauty, all these different shades to you that need to be expressed. Or not even need to be expressed, but not everybody is welcome or lucky enough to access. So, you might want to tap into that energy as well. So we're going to move on to why do I feel like this is, okay. I see a technical difficulty, but that is not going to stop this train from moving. This is not going to stop this roaster cooking. I don't know why pheromone from Drag Race popped up in my head when I said that, but we're gonna move on to your love energy. Okay, so again, this might be for your Venus sign, your North Node, your Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm sorry. Let's not move. Let's not lose. Yes, okay. What messages do you have for Scorpio? Ooh, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Oh, you might have met somebody while you were out and about. This new exciting opportunity is, and the underlying energy is this could be the one. You've already met this romantic partner you seek. So this new love might be the one. This could be also, what I'm picking up is you're choosing to take a new perspective when it comes to your love life. You might choose to, you might recognize that the person that you are dealing with is really special. And this could be the love that you wanted and always desired. And you're just coming back with like this new romantic perspective. Let go of your control issues though. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. This could be for you. This could be for the person that you are thinking of. If you are single, this could be you letting go of the expectations that you have for your dating life. Some of us might be holding on to these rom-com expectations, not realizing that rom-coms are not real. Or you might have something better than a rom-com coming up if you just let go of the control issues. But as you let this situation unfold naturally, it is worth waiting for because divine timing is at work in your love life. Ooh, I suddenly got very flustered and it made me feel some type of way. I don't know what. Ooh, wow. Some of y'all might be like, okay, this is what I needed. And some of y'all are like, I don't need to worry about shit else. Let's just keep on. Ooh, okay. Ooh. The energy is muy caliente. Okay. Oh, and then we never looked at the bottom of the deck when it came to this. So you have the Devil, the Daughter of Pentacles. So again, Page of Pentacles, and the and the Six of Swords. So, going out for work, dealing with this work energy. That you do have the Four of Pentacles. So, the Four of Wands. So you do have a victory in your hands. And it is one of emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups, that is like that. Like, the 10 of Cups in any other deck is the most, like, cheesiest card. Because it's got the rainbow and the happy family holding hands. Like, the mother and the father and the daughter and the son holding hands running off into the sunset. Like, that is what's happening once you deal with that scorpion, taboo, dark, shadow energy, that yang energy, that yin energy, the dark feminine energy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Like, black isn't like, oh, evil. Dark isn't always a bad thing. It could be just like the parts of yourself that you neglected that doesn't get the sun, shades of your personality that does not get to see the light of day. Those are the things that you might want to tend to as well. To clarify this romantic energy, let's move into the Divine Feminine deck. Oh, and then look at that. I was just talking about how the dark energy, the yang energy, the yin energy is the divine feminine energy. And then look at that. Here I am picking it up, the divine feminine energy deck. So, ooh, okay. Other messages, any other messages for Scorpio? You have the enlightened feminine. Say this out loud. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. I gave you a moment to say it. That felt very Dora the Explorer-ish. That is your underlying energy, Scorpio. You are on the path of enlightenment. Don't let that Scorpio, that dark, taboo, scary energy that comes with like devil like energy scare you away. You're so close to turning your King of Wands back upright. You have, I am blessed. Oh, you have Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. And then you have Mai Viago, the warrior saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. So when it comes to the matters of the heart and your love life, Scorpio, you might want to acknowledge the fact that you do have many blessings in your favor. Mother Mary of Nazareth is literally the mother of Christ, the mother of Jesus. Some of you have that like love and the ability to be the mother of God. Like, and that is not a easy thing to be the mother of, because of the fact that you have to acknowledge that your son has to die for you. If we're following the religious aspect of things, and this is the mother of God. All right. I've had to get biblical in Taurus's reading as well, but and that's not on purpose. Like that's not a coincidence. So, yeah. But just know that that fiery energy that you're looking for is still a part of you. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars energy is like the god of war. Both are the gods of war in Roman and Greek, right? And it's okay for you to marry the both, like marry the emotion with the action. Some of us might need to get about it. Some of us have to help me out here, Grandma. Oh, I got my point across. Okay. But again, remember, I am a warrior of love. Everyone has their own tribe and their own thing that they're fighting for. And as long as you continue with fighting for love, fighting with love, fighting through love, you will attract more resources and support in this new journey and this new phase that you are in. All right, so and behind that is behind the overall underlying energy is Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is my prayer that brings me back to life. And then you have the saint of authenticity. I am authentic in self in all circumstances. All right, my Scorpion loves, like, you might want to tap into that freaky energy. You know, sex is part of the creation of life. So of course, there is creative energy that is flowing through you as you tap into it. Now, do it safely. Don't be reckless. Don't be reckless, but do it safely. Let's tap into your finances and your career. This is from the Energy Angels Oracle deck. I think I'm saying this wrong. This is actually the very first Oracle deck I've ever owned, Scorpio. Okay. Happy family. Tap into that romantic energy that I mentioned before. That sexual energy keeps coming up a lot. And that 10 of Cups was not far behind. This is what this card I literally mentioned, like the 10 of Cups is the most like cheesy and nauseatingly cheesy card because of the mother and the father and the mother and the father and the daughter and the son holding hands running into the damn sunset, and they're doing it on the beach in this one. Like, can we get any cheesier? Some of us must really want that happy family dynamic. You want to build that happy family dynamic. You can manifest that through your sexual magic. Some of you might be looking for that family magic or that big happy family energy in your workplace. But the garden and the gate, you are open the gate to your garden, baby. That's what I'm saying. That energy is popping up again, my God. And it is making a girl flustered. My goodness. I'm getting cater to you vibes. Like some of y'all might have realized that y'all were selfish. You have not shared the wealth. And now you're just like, damn. Need to get back to that. But let's focus on love. I mean, work. Let's focus on work. Let's focus on work. Okay. That's a lot. But what I find to be like, yes, is I've been talking about this all day. I've been talking about this all day with all of my different decks throughout this reading, Scorpio. It is about that yin and that yang. It is about that balance. At the bottom of the deck, you do have deceit. Ouch. Some of y'all feel like y'all are being lied to. But that's when you have to tap into your 7th chakra. That is your crown chakra. Meditation. Where did it go? The Azurite, right? Expansion of awareness. Some of y'all, I keep saying us because I think it's just the empath in me. Some of y'all might be so distracted with what's going on with you on Earth that you need to expand your horizon. Not your horizon, but your zoom out and expand the frame. Bigger than the picture they frame us to be is what I hear from Bigger by Beyonce. Don't be deceived by what's going on in front of you. Expand your horizon. Ooh, especially because get grounded, because I'm noticing a lot of your chakras might not be in alignment right now, Scorpio, because you have the 4th chakra coming out. So that's your heart chakra. That's, you know, opening up and loving yourself, loving others. In order for you to attract, you have to open. But then you have the 7th and the 1st chakras. It's like the 3 points. Your beginning, middle, end chakras are all like being called out right now. Door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, we need to talk about your chakras, baby. We got 1, 4, 6, and 7 and 6 now. That is your 3rd eye. Again, being called out by the Azurite. I'm surprised the throat chakra didn't come out yet. But we haven't looked at all of your active energy. This is just your underlying energy when it comes to work. So definitely get the balance that you need. You do need to deal with the matters of the heart. You might feel deceived because you have a broken heart. Your broken heart is not allowing you to see the glory that is happening around you. But the door to romance is open, sweetie. The door to romance is open. Open your heart. I hear, open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me. That is what you want. Like that to get to the happy family, baby, you gotta open up the door to romance. You gotta let go of the broken heart. You have to heal the broken heart. Now, some of you might be healing your broken heart through sex. Now, shoot. To each their own. Please be careful of what energy you do absorb with that. And be strategic. Not every love offering is good for you. Not every job offering is good for you. Not every friend is around with your best interest at heart. Not even your own family, all right? We talked about the Mother of Swords coming to try to like flip your piece upside down. Like, you gotta hold on to that, okay? So like, family might be an issue when it comes to the matters of the heart, when it comes to the matters of your money. I think when you're not operating well, when you're on a low vibration, you attract low vibrational things. It'll affect your money. It'll affect your career. It'll affect everything that's going on around you. You have to be strategic. Be strategic in letting that go. Tapping into your fourth chakra, your heart chakra, even if that means opening the door to romance. You will find your head. Like, I love how this even mirrors each other. That was kind of an accident. It'll be when you least expect these things that everything will fall into place. Don't negate your other chakras, though. Your 1st, 7th, and 6th chakra all need to be addressed as well. Utilize them. If they're open, then utilize them. Use the expanded awareness that you get from connecting with Source and with God and with the higher power, that you like attract good things for yourself as well. Don't forget to utilize your crown chakra and your I thought it was the City Girls. your crown chakra and your third eye when it comes to working with the matters of the heart chakra. Some of us need to stop ignoring the call to meditation. All right, so we're going to end with the hip hop queens. What messages do you have for Scorpio when it comes to their career? Hip hop queens for Scorpio. We have two. We have Lizzo, self-love, and Lotto, instinct. All right, and then the bottom of the deck, your underlying energy is Lekele 47. I love all three of these, by the way. Right behind is Beyonce. I felt Auntie BB's energy. Very rarely do I get to see this card ever come up. So underlying energy is love, peace, and mystery. Like, you don't always have to showcase all of you in order to get shit done. The K-Lay47 is like, in a world full of vanity, you're going to listen to my lyrics, you're going to listen to my words, which is why she covers her face. When it comes to the active energy, though, you do have Lotto, formerly known as Mulatto. She's got that big energy. Yeah, baby, I could be a fantasy. I know you got big energy, this Lotto. And that's funny because that did pop up in my head. Baby, I could be a fantasy. But first you gotta handle me. Some of y'all might not be handling the gifts that are given to you with care. Some of you might not be aware of all of the blessings that is happening in front of you. You might have that happy ending, that happy counterpart, but you're not giving them the love and the affection that they want. Or you feel like they don't feel connected to you. This sounds very familiar. This sounds like the Aries reading that I did yesterday. So again, check out Aries if you have Aries in your chart. And then self-love. When it's funny because it's like I said, if you're not in a good space with yourself, you're not going to attract all of the good things that you want. You have to remind yourself that you are blessed and your courage gives birth to the divine. You are a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. You, Scorpio, need to love yourself. You need to love yourself first and then it'll emanate outward. So, going back to the top is, are you willing? Are you willing? And are you looking for these confirmations outside of yourself? Because if you are, it's already within you, baby. The risk that you can take today is to release the things that no longer serve you by getting the rest. All right, that is how we are going to end this. I love you so much, Scorpio. If this did not resonate, you know, the other readings will be coming out. I have given you a plethora of suggestions, basically all except for Libra, that I have thus far. But other readings will be coming out soon. So check out your sun, your moon, your rising, your north node, your south node, your Venus. You might be checking out these hour-long readings for a while, but I'm sorry. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to follow me on my other channel, SEYSII Reacts. You can find me on all social media as SEYSII Reacts. And I will see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.